heck am I doing here? Oh, I'm going up to Curthus. After a brief discussion, it is decided that the party will stop at a nearby village to rest and make inquiries before pushing on towards Som-Al. Speak with Master Champ at Tailfeather to hear what road ahead might hold in store. What the road ahead might hold in store? Master Champ? He's probably pronounced like that because everyone's French now. Estinian time. Oh, Estinian. I wonder if he'll be waiting for us. He might be. Master Champ is up here somewhere. The Final Fantasy community are very anti-spoilers in general, with it being a very story-driven game. Yeah, the story is such an important part to it that I really respect the community for just being so mindful of spoilers as well. Like, I went and did, famously, the instance that everyone plays up as being really difficult, and then actually it's just a big troll. I forget what it's called. Cape Westwind. Cape Westwind. There is a highlight over on the YouTube channel of me doing Cape Westwind, and I was completely oblivious. I had no idea, and it just made for a really great moment, and I lost it. I absolutely lost it. So, yeah, it's great that they're so mindful of spoilers. Yes, White Wind. It's really difficult, actually. Yeah. We were discussing tactics for about like 20 minutes beforehand, and then Johnny, who's one of my mods, he laid down markers of different colors and said, you know, like when you get this debuff on you, you have to go to like the marker of the opposite color. Like it's kind of like color theory. You have to remember which color's the opposite and go stand near that marker to cleanse the debuff. And then we had a couple people shouting out raid instructions. We had someone who was like managing the ranged, one who was in charge of swapping the tanks, because you have to swap tanks quite a lot in that. And yeah, it was just really challenging actually, and I didn't expect them to put a fight like that in A Realm Reborn, because that seemed like quite high level content, and we really struggled to get a group for that as well. So yeah, it was so difficult. But that is over on YouTube if you want to see it. I have never gone so bright red in my face before. Like, I was like a motherfucking tomato. I lost it. I completely lost it. But yes, over on YouTube, it's just Dawnwhisper on YouTube as well. Also, if you want to watch through Heavensward playthrough, we're only 2 streams in, so we haven't got around to editing both of them yet. But the full Heavensward playthrough will be over on Dawnwhispervods, which is the VOD channel. I technically have 3 YouTube channels. One for the VODs, one for like general stream clips and things, and then I also have Lore Whisper, which is where I read lore books. Also, I try to voice all the characters in the story, and I apologize in advance. I have like 5 accents I can do. So whenever we come up to like a dude who's a commander, he's usually very posh or he's northern. Whenever it's like a peasant guy or a bog standard guard, it's like Cockney or some kind of Brum accent. And then the rest of the time, yeah, sometimes we do some Welsh, sometimes we do some Scottish. It's very cringe, but you know, fully voice acted. When is the mod coming out where you can replace all the voice lines with my terrible voice acting? That's what I need to know. Master Champ. Marcy Champ. Who is this guy? I forget your importance. You look very cool, though. Well, tan me hide and call me a Leatherface. We have visitors. Oh, he definitely talks like that. Oh, Alfie, you're here. Everyone's here. Oh, and if it ain't the lovely Saley. It's been too long, girl. That it has, Master Chomp. That it has. Yeah, Chicago Southside, that comes out sometimes. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. My companions and I are on a pilgrimage to Som-Al. Might we stay in Tailfeather a while and prepare for the next leg of our journey? Of course, of course. Stay as long as you feel like. In fact, I wouldn't suggest leaving the forest at all. The dragons have been absolutely bleeding murderous as of late. Forgive me, sir, but I am not sure I understand. Do the dragons not bother you here in the forest? Bother us? Did your Saley not explain things to you, boy? You've seen them towering Calum trees all about, haven't you? If you were flying above the canopy, you'd barely be able to see the ground. And as you'd expect, the local wildlife's canny enough to stay hidden beneath the leaves, which is why the dragons do their hunting elsewhere, and we can do ours in peace. I see. Thank you for the explanation. You're welcome. Why am I going like full-on Hagrid over here? It's fine though. We roll with it. We roll with it. Have some butterbeer while you're at it. Now, I know it won't stop you sailing here, but dragons ain't the only things you'll need to keep an eye out for. Especially if you're set on heading west. Hello? Is any of this any good? No, it's a pile of crap. I can't even wear most of this. I feel discriminated against. It's all for other classes. How dare you? He's got a combine harvester and a couple chocobos out the back. Yeah, it's true. He got all of it. Worse than dragons. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you. The bloody nath. That's, they're what you get. They're what you might get if you crossed an antling with a megalocrab and taught the thing how to walk on two legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear of the dragons, but they've gotten a lot more aggressive as of late, setting out war parties in Malms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Duranians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be to closer to Nath's own territory. Maybe we should go and kill some of them. We're good at that. The killing thing. It would seem that much has changed in Durania. The Nath were not wont to cause such strife when I lived here. You lived here, in Durania? Aye. 'Twas in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then. I wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. That was when I chanced upon Can they stop with the fancy dragon names, please? I'm dying. Hooray! Svelga. Think Viking. Svelga. That was when I chanced upon Svelga. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic rim, nor the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Master Jump found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health. And in Tailfeather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath were once a peaceful people. The music swell! Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They're a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on one occasion. They have changed then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Som-Al and crush any unruly insects we meet underfoot. A more direct path, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Som-Al. Shall we? Okay, we're leaving. I think we're going to regret taking this route somehow. There's probably going to be a massive dragon. Foreshadowing abounds. Conversation just started and Justinian is already bored. He's like, why can't we just stab everything? I don't understand. Why do we have to be careful? We should just stab everything. Where are we going then? Oh my gosh. Worse than dragons. Oh, up here. Okay. This looks safe. Not. Oh, this place is so pretty. I was expecting to stay in the snowy wastes of top north with the elves. The Bandersnatch! Oh no! Oh, they look horrible. Am I going the right way? Oh. Sharp turn right. Aha, over here. Ah! Oh, what? No, what? I wasn't ready! No, I should have summoned my chocobo. Oh, shit! Okay. I just switched over to Red Mage, so I've got to remember all the rotation everybody was talking about. I definitely remember. Oh god, I'm dying. I've got to balance white and red. White and red. Balance it, balance it. It's coming back to me. Oh, shizzle. I didn't mean to charge in there, but oh well. And... back away, back away. Whew, okay. That was close. So I switched to Red Mage last stream. I've heard good things about Red Mage, and also Black Mage was just getting a little bit too much at this level. And yeah, very, very long cast times, which would always get interrupted. I would like to return to Black Mage at some point, but I thought before we go any further over 50, if I'm wanting to switch to Red Mage, this is the time to do it. So we did go and we did the introduction quest, and I have joined Red Mage life. I am a chivalrous and well-to-do Red Mage. So I'm enjoying it so far. I'm getting used to it. It's gonna take a while though. Might actually switch my bars around a little bit. Because I'm having to do control and then numbers at the moment, and I think it would be a lot easier if I actually just swapped and put melee up here, because I don't use melee as much. Chat was saying I should be casting jolts, and then like jolt should be used to proc the others, as far as I remember. So I now get a free spell, and then I can use that to balance everything out. Oh fuck, he killed me. Return to the gold saucer. Oh no. Okay, Red Mage life. It hasn't made its way into my muscle memory yet. It was not meant to be. Red Mage is a lot easier than Black Mage, for sure. Black Mage to start with looks so easy because it seemed like it was fire, 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 transpose, ice, ice, ice. And I was like, I don't know what you're all talking about. This is so easy. And then more and more spells got added into the rotation, and there was a lot that you had to do at certain points, and like a very different rotation if you're doing like AoE stuff. And the cast times were crazy. I was going into some of the dungeons and I'd never get to cast anything. I'd always get interrupted, or I'd have to move out of AoE. So whilst I'm still Sprout, I think it's probably easier for me to like just learn how Red Mage works. Oh no. Oh no. I definitely attuned at the tail feather crystal. I definitely touched the tail feather crystal. Oh no! Where is the nearest place I can go? The adjoining area? I don't even have anything. I have Falcon's Nest. Not gonna lie, I have no idea how to get to where I need to from there though. Oh. Rookie mistake has been made. Do I have to go from Kurthus again? I have Falcon's Nest, but I don't think that's anywhere near. Nothing's happening. Don't mind me. I always touch the crystals because I'm a professional player. Unattuned, unattuned, unattuned. Tiana's gonna act as the sat-nav, are you? Bunny girls, best girls, see. Oh, not only a sat-nav, but an Uber. Oh, yes, please. I rate this Uber 5 stars already. Yay! Yeah, Lockette to the rescue. I'm still so confused by the Final Fantasy maps. That's the one thing that I'm just like, this does not make any sense. It's just the way areas are joined onto each other is quite complicated. Oh, but now on this map, I can see Dravania. So we need to go to the left. And that now seems really obvious. But how come I couldn't see that before? Question nothing. Question nothing. Solution, don't use the map. Just go by pure vibes. Use my pure senses. Let me attune to the crystal. It's happening. My main experience of playing Final Fantasy on stream when I was a sprout was chat just shouting at me going, touch the crystal! No, you walk past it! Touch it! Touch the crystal! God damn it, Dawn! And I still never touch the crystal. I'm a terrible person. I know how to annoy chat with it though. Like I just purposefully don't touch the crystal if I want to annoy all of you. Oh, you see that big crystal there? Oh, you know, well, I would touch it, but I have so many things to do. I'm doing a side quest right now, so why would I touch that crystal? Too much time spent in the gold saucer. Ah! Okay, remember how to mage. I am a red mage. The power of the elements and stuff flows through me. Red, white, red, white. At least the spells are much quicker as well. And I get like an instant cast. Which, Black Mage, that's unheard of. Instant spells? No, you will suffer. You will stand in the AoE so you can finally get like your 6-second cast off. There we go. Whew. Oh my gosh, you have the doggo mount. Oh, so cute. I love as well that the size changes depending on which race you're playing. So if you're a falafel and you have the doggo, it's like the tiniest little Shih Tzu doggo. It's so small. But you got quite a large doggo. Like your feet are trailing against the ground there. I'm very happy with my Sparkle Pony. Behold the Sparkle Pony. It's such like a, I don't know, just a swole looking unicorn though. I don't know how Final Fantasy manages to do it, but they always make horses look like super muscly. Like he only drinks sparkle-infused protein shakes. That's the Sparkle Pony diet. Ah, don't kill me. I have so much to live for. And then I do these spells when they proc. Because reasons. And then if I can also get Black Magic to around the same, I should be able to do melee. But this will probably be dead by then. Oh, yeah. I'm doing it! Yeah, kill him! Go in! Okay. Cutscene time. Will it be voiced? We'll see. No, you're gonna have to deal with my voice acting. Should we chance to meet Master Champ again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt we'd be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishguardian, the style is not quite identical, but betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alphino. The structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age where our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this as evidence of our harmonious past? I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool, how desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Enough, both of you! You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Astariel, pray reason with these two. The truth of the past will be revealed. Dun, dun, dun. Our goals are the same. We both want to make sure that no one ends up dying and the world ends up being saved. So be nice. Please just stop your bitching. Quite! Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Duranians and Ishguardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Astariel's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Astariel's visions confirm the truth? Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Hraesvelgr will likely provide the catalyst Astariel's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. Major tea going on in this party. I'm sensing an enemies to lovers storyline between these two, though. Could definitely see it happening. Spy you the 3 great towers to the west? Yes, I do now. Ishguardians know them as Ank's Trine. The place serves as a roost for Hraesvelgr's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Son Al, then we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Of rather more concern is the disposition of the Nath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. So dragons might be good, and we might be the bad guys? Have we been the baddies this whole time? That is one of my favorite fantasy tropes, when the hero finds out they aren't actually the hero, and they've actually, without knowing it, been working for the forces of darkness, and everything they thought was good is actually corrupt. Also, I've never really realized how small Alfie is, but next to Ysali and Estinian, he looks so tiny. Tis as I feared. The road ahead is teeming with Nath soldiers. Master Champ did not exaggerate then. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragons so openly. Do they intend to assault the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Duranian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nath's muskets. There is no route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. And in we go. Alizon don't hit their growth spurt until much later than most races, often when they hit around 20 or so. So he's gonna be a midget until he's well into his 20s, which is good because it means we can keep bullying him. Alfie is but a boy, 'tis true, he's not yet full grown. I sometimes forget that with the things we've been through. And he tries to act like he's got everything completely down and he knows everything, but he doesn't. The business with the Crystal Braves taught us that. He was not in control. Eh. My jolt didn't go off, rude. Okay, the meter's gone red, so next time something tries to kill us, I'm going in. Anyone else? Haha, just as I thought. Pew, pew. Oh! Don't mind me, forgot to lock my bars, didn't I? This is fine. What did I just get rid of? Is it this I moved? My enchanted Molyneux? I think it was. Oh dear. Lock that bar, quickly, before I can do that again. To be honest, I haven't been able to do much melee combat because I'm so slow at building my charges at the moment, so by the time I build them, combat's already over. So I need to get better at building them. And then I'll be in there stabbing and swiping with the best of them. our fire procs. Okay. Other one is an AoE melee. Ah, it's a conal AoE. Interesting. I guess I should put that with my other AoE abilities then. Although it is, technically it's a melee, so I guess I'd want to spam it when I go into melee. Hey Ozzy! Blackadder is here. Every time I see Blackadder in the name, it makes me want to go and rewatch Blackadder. So good. I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. It was to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. On my word to the Warrior of Light, I shall start no fight, only finish it. You are truly beyond salvation. Come then. I love the back and forth between these two.
Vidofnir!
Vidofnir? Oh.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one.
That was
From
not the
above,
voice I was
did
expecting.
mistake thee for a Nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Did not expect such a voice to come from a dragon. I thought it'd be like, hello, younglings. But no, it's a lady dragon.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight.
And we're telling her the whole story.
Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
Prove to them the dragons aren't all bad.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon,
Oh,
or I
come
shall
on.
gouge out one of yours.
No, Istinian, we're here for peaceful talks. We told you not to do the talking.
You forget yourself, sir. We
Yes,
are here on a
thank
mission
you.
of peace.
What I said.
My sires will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hreysvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing.
Pretty please.
Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here and protect my kin
What are
from
we
the
going to
Nath's
do
gore.
then?
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Sounds like a group instance to me.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Yes, if it could somehow be useful to you.
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed?
I am the protagonist, so I dare say I probably will not fail. I have plot armor, you see. It is most useful.
'Tis beyond thee, mortal. but thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Estinian really did not help there either. Oh, it's not all his fault. I'll take the Gil things. Nay, my lady, I am no such blaspheme. I am a child of the church and a slave to the elements. Slave to the elements. I'm trying to think what class this is. I don't know too much about Final Fantasy classes apart from my own. I used to control the elements, though. I was a thaumaturge. But then that morphs into Black Mage, Red Mage, all the different options. So there you go. Forever toiling from the hunger of my sanguine master. Oh my. Oh my. A brave knight indeed. You sound like you're straight from the Holy Say. So, the Nath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further my own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. But what a fool I am to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Enough, enough, I say. If the Nath have truly brought forth their deity from the Aether, we must face it together, or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon this primal's defeat. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You're right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Master Trump. He knows more of the Nath and their culture than most. Back we go. And guess who took the crystal at Tailfeather? I did! Would you look at that? I actually did. So we can teleport back there. So Vidofnir there is voiced by Gemma Whalen, who is somewhat of a famous British TV actress. What's she been in? What's she been in? Usually I only recognize people from the things they've been in. If you say like, oh, they played so-and-so in this TV show, I'll be like, oh, I know who that is immediately. I never remember people's names. I'm so bad with names. Oh, back already, are we? Met the Nath, did you? And what is it you'd like to... Well, see, we met a dragon, and it was kind of awkward, and... Summon a primal, you say? 7 hells! Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest. Beyond their trading habits, there never seemed much point in asking. And it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves, if you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter wouldn't scrounge up in a day or two. As soon as you're in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You'll want a good-sized jar of land-drop nectar, basket of Calum tree fruit, and, always a Nath favourite, a generous portion of young Naka flesh. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping to the lower branches of these giant forests should prove little challenge to me. Then I shall collect the nectar, with Master Alfinard's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring home the meat. Oh, I get to do the hard work. I thought... Estinian was always going on about how he wants some combat and he wants to stab things, and I'm just like... And he's going tree hopping? Can I not have that job? You'll need to carve it from the smaller Nankas that live in the river rivers. 3 big huffs should be enough, I reckon. Once you got everything together, you'll need to set it down at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark a spot on the map for you. You've been most kind, Master Chomp. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add the last one there is a rotten Naka egg. They're gonna be rotten Nanka eggs. I'm gonna win. You can't defeat me. She's best known as Yara Greyjoy from Game of Thrones. Damn, that's her! I immediately know who that is. She has a great voice. She can do a very kind of grim, harsh voice as well if she wants to, because she does that at times as Yara. And you're like, oh, the things that character has been through. Alright, so I'm going flesh hunting. Let's go hunt some Nankas. What the heck is a Nanka, though? I'm imagining it'll be like a... I don't know, like a fish creature. Not sure, though. We'll see. What the heck are these? They're like... splodgies. They're like armadillo splodges. Sure, I'll kill them. Die, Nanka, die! Oh, my health is not good. Uh-oh. Probably dead, right? Okay, finish him off. Whew. Okay. Ouch. I don't know why my health is suffering so badly. I'm taking a lot of damage over here for some reason. Ouch. 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 May as well summon second breakfast. He's the goodest of boys. He'll help me out a bit too. Hello. Good morning. One thing I love about chocobos is their eyes. There's just something so cute about their eyes, and they put a little shine in their eyes so it looks like they're actually, you know, having character and everything. They're so adorable. Okay. I have 3 hunks of flesh. And I am lazy, so I'm going to teleport. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without your sailor's help. Do you have the Nanka meat? I do. It's disgusting. Here you go. Splendid. I shall put this with Astinion's fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the Nath. Okay. Oh my gosh, leggings I can actually use. Holy Rainbow Saruel of Casting. Rainbow? Disappointed. You can't claim that an item is rainbow and then it not have rainbows on? I'm shocked. How very dare you? Misadvertisement. Oh, cutscene. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Nath, I think I would be suitably impressed. Okay. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal or some such? Do we have to leave it alone and then come back? Calm yourself, Master Alphino. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. It's so weird. Crab people.
been since our hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Landshot nectar, Caleb tree food, and naga flesh. What delectable foods have you brought for us? Our meager existence is made enriched by your bounty.
Good luck keeping that up. Yeah, this is when like a Nanka becomes a major character in the story. And is like coming with us for 2 expansions and I have to voice them like this.
Come, hunters, come to our hive if you would like to trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incest keeps dragons at bay.
Incest? Wait, no, incense. Incense. There might also be incest. We'll find out.
Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon yaws, yes? Come, come, it is not far.
I love how they walk. They just kind of like shuffle away. Can definitely trust them. Can definitely trust them. Okay. So we're going back to his cave. Are you guys coming or is it a private invitation? See you there. When he invites you back to his dank cave. It's how you romance a dragon girl. Hello, Astinian. Hey, Puffy. I love how anytime Astinian comes onto stream, chat goes wild. Not to mention Emmerich. Anytime Emmerich appears, my god, you're animals. Dank. This music.
Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Veth. We are the non-mind.
You know what this sounds like? From Stardew Valley. The music with the little things that are like apples. What are they called? And when you're tripping at the wizard's house, that music that plays. Junimos! It sounds like the Junimo music.
Maybe they're Junimos in disguise. Like inside of there, under the cloak, there's just like 3 Junimos stacked on top of each other. It sounds like the Junimo music. Oh, the storyteller. Oh, he's a bit older, is he? The wise one. He's got a moustache, so he's definitely wise. Welcome to our hive, hunters. You brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return?
Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god.
Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are. But if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the Nath's god, of the gods the one mind summoned into our midst. The one mind, these are the Nath who reside in the main...
There's Yusale. Sometimes he switches characters and I'm just stuck in the other voice. The one mind. These are the Nath who reside in the main colony.
Yes, they are one, connected. But let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive where it was swarmed by my brethren. And with spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain.
'Twas likely one that had fled battle with my kinsman. I should commend you for finishing the job. He knows what he's doing.
Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The one mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground. But no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey. Thus did the One Mind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men, the One Mind will call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Trevelyan lands will become Nathlands, and even larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Earth despise and revile his insatiable existence.
So you don't like your own god? Oh no, what should I take? Crit, I guess. Sure. Yeah, Estinian knows what he's doing. He knows exactly how to piss her off. I think he's just doing it for fun at this point. Oh no, Valley Girl has been redeemed. Valley Girl, you silly? Oh my god, I love dragons. You should be at one with nature and dragons. I call upon the power of the primal for the greater good. Conscious all the while that I do so at a grave cost to the land. I reason that it is not a necessary evil. It is... I can't talk as Valley Girl. Take two. I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good. Conscious all the while that I do so at a grave cost to the land, I reason that it is a necessary evil, and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much, but you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of our transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To a sign of the seventh dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you saw seems questionable at best. But the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath, though, as you rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. I'll get my pepper spray. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alfie, a being of whom we know not. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to her death? Not cool. No, you have the right of it, Estinian. 'Twould seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray, forgive me, Astariel. I do not fear my duty. Wait! Oh my god, wait! Astariel need not face this alone. Like her, I am blessed, #blessed, with the Echo's protection, and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden. Pick me. Ha! Do you truly imagine yourself a second Warrior of Light? LOL. Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters, XD. We know not where this god resides, or how to challenge it, unless you mean to pray until it appears. Ruffle mouth. Estinian makes a valid point. Let us speak with the Vath and learn how best to secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. Bye. #blessed. #blessed by the crystals. I love crystals. They give me powers. The young lord certainly appears to be eager to prove his worth. Oh my god, are we talking to them again? There's only a few minutes of Valley Girl left. I'm so sorry. Look, they're gonna be excellent Valley Girls, all these little creatures. We are the Vath. We are the non-mind. We do not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will. Okay. You do you. Put this idea from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you're not so generous as that. He can have my soul if he wants it. You wish to meet our god? Offer yourself as a sacrifice, and you will soon be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however. Okay. I'll make an offering. You're generous hunters, yes? Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all of us to enjoy. Maybe you should bring us some more. Like, I like a Gucci handbag, you know? Something designer. None of these knockoffs. We're very fond of Nanka flesh as well. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka would make a fine repast. Delicious. It is over. Fear not, I am back to my usual state. The Valley Girl threat has been vanquished once more. Do not worry. Don't worry, Viz, she'll be fine. Just go talk to the Primal. He's really nice, I swear. We're like besties. He won't take your soul. We have like a secret agreement. We have like a handshake and everything. It's so fetch. Can we go back to Totally Spies in Eorzea? Totally Spies. Wow. Add in some vocal fry. Oh, I do like some vocal fry in the morning. Vocal fry with my fry up. Sounds good. That was Valley Girl. If you're new here, Valley Girl likes to visit every time she's summoned by the channel point reward. I'm so sorry. I wanted it in the right moment. Oh my god, hi Nate. How are you? Valley Girl is over, but I'm still tempted to do it. It's so much fun. Let's go murder some innocent animals. Yay. Oh, a big exercise by Bocce. I definitely wasn't sitting like a gremlin with my legs crossed. Definitely not. Woo! We've got a blasphemous crow who I've never heard speak blasphemy in this stream. Only be very nice and friendly up in chat, and has returned their soul for the 8th month. Welcome back, Crow. I'll be taking that soul if you don't mind. Crow says, Dawnwhisper Primal Trial when? What, me as a primal? Like, hello? Defeat me. Second breakfast is not doing well. Okay, we're okay. Oh no, no! It's KFC for dinner tonight, boys. Chocobo's back on the menu. Waste not, want not. I can summon him again. He's not truly dead. Seki Breki never truly dies. Don't worry. I love how his feet were just sticking out of the roll. Guys, if you haven't heard, KFC stands for Kentucky Fried Chocobo. They actually use chocobo meat because it's cheaper, because of the amount of chocobos that die in Final Fantasy Online. They stopped using chicken meat and started using chocobo meat. Oh god, these things terrify me. I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay, I have the meats. Back we go. Seki Breki. Seki Breki is best boy. I normally ride the Sparkle Pony and then Seki Breki is out to help us. We probably need to look at Seki Breki's abilities actually, because he has leveled up a couple times. Is it in here? Aha! Cool music is back again.
We've had to enjoy our Nanka flesh. Have you been out hunting yet?
Indeed, I have a good old slab for you.
Another gift for the Wrath. So unexpected. Yes, you will have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the one mind are enmeshed by the overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single nath, and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible.
I have seen the word impossible before and vanquished it. For I am the protagonist. Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, it's locked. It's level locked, I think. You cannot complete this quest until the following conditions are met. Any disciple of war or magic, excluding jobs, limited jobs, level 53. We gotta be level 53. I'm gonna get good and go do some side quests, guys. I'm nearly there. I'm not too far off. I think I'll just go do like a couple of. I could do a leveling roulette dungeon. Just do a quick one, and then that would level me up. Though I was looking at all these things in my inventory, and I should probably do those, or all these things in my quest log. The Vath are wont to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I'm beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like Overmind sits at the center of the Nath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. Yes, Alfie, you twerp, that is what a hive mind is. You could have asked me. You didn't need to do research. I have encountered a hive mind before. I've played space games. These Nath, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the primal was summoned. Those who reside in this smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the non-mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond, which connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions. Imagine being left out of the hive mind. The shade. I'm gonna get thrown out the British hive mind now. Oops. And of the nature of their own god. In summary, we have wasted our time. Oh, they know nothing about their primal.
Because they are not connected to the hive mind.
Can we join the hive mind, mayhaps? Not so. Perish though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the primal. As sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Nath will bring us before their deity and make an offering of our souls. Oh, wonderful! I don't need my soul. It's fine. Soul sacrifice works every time. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is that you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might be generously termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavor, will you not, Astariel? Sounds like fun. I'm in. Judging by the great risks you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a woman to err on the side of caution. Maybe one of us should stay behind. Would that I could fight by your side, Warrior of Light, but the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, I must remain here with Master Alfie and do a spot of babysitting. Then it is settled. Astariel, you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance to the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance, and then allow them to take us prisoner. This can't go wrong. This definitely will not go wrong. I see no issues here. What could go wrong? I love, always it's a plan in Final Fantasy, the whole, let's get ourselves captured on purpose. And it always goes wrong. Every single time. Ooh. He looks like a Dark Souls character. Maybe it's just the purple glow. But he definitely looks like he could be from Dark Souls.
Intruders, your lives are forfeit.
Oh no. I thought we were friends. I came here to sacrifice myself. We have to at least pretend we don't want to die, though. We'll put on a good show. Oh, hi, Kagan. There's a bunny boy about. Hello. Oh, fuck. I'm still being attacked. Ah! I need more dark magic. What are the tickets for? It's to win 500 of our channel currency, which are used in giveaways. So the tickets are completely free. You don't need any channel currency to buy them. But basically, any giveaway we do on the channel is done with toast. So it's 500 toast, which is about 500 minutes worth of watching usually. A hoard of toast, I say. Okay, we're balanced again. Okay. Well, I killed all of them. Oh, Yusali's here. Why were you just hiding in the bush? You didn't help us at all. Dah! Call yourself a hero. The Overmind must by now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Onwards. Can I just run? Is running an option? Okay, yep, kind of. If I want to pull everything. This is fine. There is a lot of them. I sense a hostile presence. Okay, I can go melee soon. Oh, I already killed him. Ooh. Super strong. My milkshake doth bring all the gentlefolk who they are. Hey Fergus, welcome on in! You're light data center as well. And on Phoenix. Good choice. Good choice. There's a lot of us Brits on Phoenix, which is partially why I chose it. I mean, technically I didn't choose it. I was on Moogle to begin with, on Spriggan. And then my moderators, who most of them are from Britain as well, they started playing on Light Phoenix and they said, oh, there's so many Brits on here, it's great. So I made an alt and then this gradually became my main character. So yeah, good server choice. You've chosen the superior server. Oh. Is he still after me? There we go. Hello, do you want a party invite, by the way? I don't know if it's going to eventually take me into a solo instance, but I shall be partnered with Bunny Boy until it forces me to leave the party. Also, your Bunny Boy is so hot. Bunnies, really. I need a bunny character. My need grows ever stronger by the day. I'm just gonna run. I don't even know where we're going. I think we go this way and the door will open. Just run! Don't stop running! Finish the main story today? Maybe I'll see you somewhere and say hi. My main's always been Paladin. Oh, nice! Did you finish Realm Reborn? Or like the entire story? I'm so far behind when it comes to story. But I've just started Heavensward. Oh, is he still coming for us? Oh, he's a brave one. I'd run if I were you, matey. Don't mess with us. Oh, they're dead. The benefits of having a bunny boy along. Okay. Oh, there you are. Finally. That should be sufficient. If we did not have our host's full attention before, we must surely have it now. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you've steeled your mind for the battle to come. My mind is always steeled, always ready. Fantasia and join us. There is a level where you get a free Fantasia. I think I have it now even. I've always been tempted by bunny life. To be honest though, I should probably return to being an Elezen. I left my true Elezen self behind. I'm probably meant to be an Elezen. I wanted to try something different with being a dragon girl because all the other games I play, I'm obviously an elf. So I thought, I'm gonna shake things up a bit. I'm gonna confuse chat and pick a very cute dragon girl. And now here I am. You are prepared then? Not really, but come at me. I'm ready. Oh, it's happening. These creatures may be smelly, but they know some absolute bops. Hold there, Astariel. When next the Nath come, we offer no resistance. My arm hurts already. Can I stop now? Oh. Oh no, we're being captured. Don't worry, guys. It's all part of the plan. We want to get captured and they'll take us to their leader.
Surrender, intruders. There is no escape.
Oh no. Enough! We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. You know what they remind me of? Like Doctor Who creatures. Like, they're like standard Doctor Who enemy creatures. Some weird beetle hybrids. Already feeling much better, see? Works instantly, and it's only a little tingling as I take your soul. It's quite straightforward. Oh, it's spooky in here. And they seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. If what I know of summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river gushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. Oh. A cutscene? Still can't get over how funny their little walk is. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Now we have but to wait.
Voice acting, I say. I feel a need to play Crab Rave when these guys are around. Just get them all dancing in formation.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer.
Oh my gosh, my voice was spot on for the crab people.
Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
My presence is a present.
Oh. Well, this is awkward. Your primal obviously doesn't like you. Oh.
He comes.
Is it going to be a giant crab? Oh. What? Inferno! Ragnaros, is that you? It's been a long time, Raggy. Oh! Discount Power Ranger Dragonfly Man. I fear him.
All strength to the colony.
Ah!
Speak and I shall
Giga
listen.
Chat Crab! Okay, that's true. I just saw the 6-pack. I mean, it's less of a 6-pack, more of like a 10-pack, like a 12-pack. He's got all the packs. He's packing. He's very muscly.
Oh, glorious general,
Giga Chakra.
we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
I think his full title is Discount Power Ranger Giga Chad Crabman.
I will praise him. How could I resist?
Feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Yeah, his abs have abs. His thorax has abs.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
This is such a bad plan.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen? Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
Thou hast guessed right.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach.
Why can't we ally with the crab people? He's pretty cool. Giga Chad Crab can come and fight with us on the battlefield. I personally would pay good gold to see Giga Chad Crab versus a dragon. That would be a fight worth watching. Why can't Giga Chad join us?
Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight.
One of those bloodthirsty primals.
Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
We didn't need another enemy. Not right now.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath.
Wait, us versus Giga Chad Crab? This is not going to go well.
And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
I just want to remix Crab Rave and then make a gif of him going over the top. Premium content.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold master of the blade, do accept thy challenge.
1v1 me.
But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
It's a dealio. How is she gonna fight that?
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Is she gonna summon her primal? Is she gonna summon Shiva? She's so cool. This music! I have goosebumps. Yes! Oh my gosh. She looks even hotter than Giga Chad. And that's saying something.
What is this? A god clad in flesh?
is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
She's got a really fine pair of glowing eyes.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
Get him. Oh, she's so cool. I don't know how her Meow Meow isn't falling out of that costume, but I question nothing. She's got some shape tape on there or something. Get wrecked, son. You didn't even start fighting. Haha, sucker. She was doing so well. I hope our art's okay.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Oh. Oh no. I can't turn into a sexy goddess. How are we gonna do this?
Nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
Definitely Craven. Goodbye. I'm leaving. I don't have a sexy booby goddess form. What am I supposed to do? I've just got a couple of fire spells. I don't even know how to play Red Mage.
A warrior, then? Good!
No.
Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Retreat. Oh, bye. Were we not? I thought we were gonna 1v1. Who's the coward now? Okay. He did the classic, I'll kill you another time. For now, I leave you to my minions. Oh, no, I speak wrong. There's a new duty available, so we are gonna go and 1v1 him. Probably 5v1. Usually how it goes. Are you okay? Forgive me, I was overconfident. You were hot as fuck, that's what you were. Can you do that more often? She just needs some crystals and then she can get into her, like, amazing stiletto heel form. Okay. Confront Ravana in Thok as Thok. Hard. Ah, Thok as Thok, it's over here. Let's go. That was loud. Ooh. Huh. He. Ooh. He. Okay. I feel like I'm in a ballroom. Not a boss fight. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can waltz. I did learn how to waltz during a certain period of human history. Very important for sneaking into any events where there are important figures around. Are we gonna dance with Giga Chad? Giga Chad. Can I have this dance? Oh. I shall dance. Shall be done. Okay. I'll try and pay attention for mechanics, because I'm a terrible party member, usually. Oh.
Furious as a blaze.
I predict AoE fire. Oh. Oh my god, what? Okay. Can we keep attacking? I think we can. Everyone's going this side, so I will copy you. You know what you're doing. Ooh. And now... Oh my god, okay. Safe spot, here we go. Okay, that was quite straightforward. Oh. We are dancing to the waltz. Except this waltz involves fire. And possibly murder. My kind of waltz. Oh, they're moving back again. Mostly it's just copying other group members when you're in a pug. Okay, more fire? Yep. Bugman! Yeah, Bugman should go back to ants. Okay. Can I attack Bugman now? Oh, he's angry! I can do melee now. I don't know if it's the right time, but I'm going in! Yeah! Watch out! There we go. The waltz of death, indeed. Although no one's died yet, but now I've said it, I'm gonna die. It's just how it works. If I mention it, I will instant die. Then moving again. Oh. Why is everyone over here? I'll just copy you. This is fine. Oh god, what?
Rejoice in the glory of combat!
I am not rejoicing!
Unyielding of the earth!
I'm dead, but I don't even mind. That was so cool. Thank you for the raise. He's singing! I'm being so unhelpful to my party, but... Oh. I'm dying. Heal me. At least I can enjoy the music now. petition for this to be the new national anthem for Britain. So much catchier. God Save the Queen is like so last century. I think we're dead. I think this is the end. Oh! Even more fire. Because that's exactly what we needed right now. Thanks, Bugman. Where'd he go? His voice is so deep. I'm just enjoying being dead, it's great. Healer can limit break 3. Oh yeah. Don't know if they're going to. Yay! I'm back. I will fight for honor and glory. Thanking you. Oh, dynamic music change at 20%. I like it. So fucking good. I really want to go to a Final Fantasy music concert. I need to wait until like I know all the tracks from the entire game, including Endwalker, because I don't want to spoil that moment of an Endwalker track playing for the first time, because I hear they're amazing, but... Oh, he's loose! He's loose! I broke the hoose! He's loose! Oh! He's got a ward up? Ow. Ow. A target on me? What does that mean? Run? Run? He's gonna rush? Come on, group. I do not believe. Come on. He's like one person up. He's gonna solo it. The storm does not rageth on. We have died. What did we do wrong there then? Because I was tanking for a bit. May want to zoom the camera out. I only get the wall if I zoom out. It's like the wall. Or I can go full top down. I'm just so used to the behind shoulders view from many, many years ago. I played WoW and I would always be in like shoulder up view. So I do it automatically. I tunnel vision. I mean, I was getting attacked, so I don't know how I could have survived. Kill the butterflies. I didn't even see any butterflies. I'll look out for them this time. When he says, "Take wing, you souls of war," that's the butterfly phase. Okay. I think it's because I'm learning Red Mage, so I keep looking down at my skill bars, and then I don't see stuff going on. Because I'm just like desperately trying to press the right abilities.
Fear my place.
Okay. To me, this is zoomed out. Because I'm used to games where we're a lot closer in, but I guess you guys mean this zoomed out. That kind of perspective.
I am invincible!
No butterflies yet.
Feet! Wilt thou yield?
He's back.
Take wing, ye
Souls of War. Okay, butterflies. I'm looking for butterflies. None yet. I see some here. Oh, oh, yep, yep. Any more? There we go. Honestly, last time I think I just assumed they were pets or something, because they're so pretty. They don't look evil. Oh, there's more. Hi. I can go into melee soon as well. Whee. There we go.
Prepare thyself!
Oh, oh.
Rejoice in the glory of combat!
So this always happens no matter what we do, and the fewer butterflies we kill, the more damage we take, I'm guessing. So if we kill them all, we take less damage in that phase. But if we didn't kill them, they would empower him. Okay. I've done quite a lot of raiding in other games, so like basic mechanics like that, I tend to get, I'm like, oh, I can see how that's working. I was an old WoW classic heroic raider, so I've seen a lot of MMO-y type mechanics that they use. So usually if I see it happen, I can put 2 and 2 together. Why did I die? Was there something I just stood in? Don't even know. I guess I was in front of him? Because he turned around? I have no idea. Don't stand in front, okay. It's just his bug butt. I need to get better at identifying where his butt is, because to be honest, this kind of looks like the front. Bugman, am I right? Off-tank was supposed to take that away from the raid. Okay. To be fair, most people move pretty quickly, but I was still stood there. Tank cleave, ouch. Do not want to stand in a cleave. Oh, 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 oh. Perish. I shall not perish. Really cool fight though. Are there butterflies? I haven't heard him say it yet.
I am invincible!
No, you are not. You will die like all the others.
Wilt thou yield?
Victory!
Thus does the sacred
R.I.P.
combat
Bugman.
proclaim the victor. I lay my my blades at thy feet, child of man.
It wasn't exactly a 1v1. But we deserved the victory. Beat your ass and it was so easy. Get prepared to lose. Well, there you go. That was epic. I do love those set story moments that they have. And you always know you're working towards a big primal fight with a really impressive soundtrack. And lo, it was done. The mighty hero hath vanquished the Bugman. Gigachad laid slain.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Yes, I definitely did not die at all during that fight sequence. Neither did my entire group fail and have to try again. I am the true hero of Eorzea.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana won to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Glad tidings indeed. Haha, Bread! You're
Once
back!
more you achieve the impossible, bringer of
Lady
light.
Bread?
But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
We have a female Bread. First time, as far as I recall.
At their bidding, warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
So evil. I still don't fully understand their motivation for doing what they do. Like, are they just one of those sects that want pure chaos and they want to destroy everything? Because there are some villains like that. Like, they just think that our world isn't worthy and it needs destroying and cleansing in the great dark fires. But they must have a motivation. Chat's just smiling. Good on you, good on you, good. I baited you there, I baited you there. So we were talking about this earlier, but sometimes I ask a question and it seems like I'm like, oh, please tell me what's gonna happen in the story. But it's just me like musing to myself. And we were saying like the perfect emote to put if I do that kind of thing is just a smile. Just do like a smile. Can't tell you. All shall be revealed, young Padawan. Thank you once again, chat, for not spoiling it. But I'm like, I find, I don't know, like we talked about villains before and what villains we like and we enjoy as a community. And my favorite villains are the ones that have proper motivations. So as you're fighting them and they explain why they're doing the horrible things that they do, you start going, oh, actually they've got a point. Like, maybe I'm the bad guy. They have some really good reasons for blowing up that city, actually, that I didn't think about before. Maybe they're actually being reasonable. Those are the best villains. And I never like villains who are just evil for the sake of being evil, because that's not how people work. And it just doesn't make their stories very relatable. But I think quite often with Final Fantasy villains, it ends up being that like they've been through terrible things or they've been oppressed by the forces that we fight for, and the gods that we fight for aren't as good as we think they are. And there's a dark history that we didn't know about, or like slaves that were oppressed, or like an entire nation that was murdered in the name of good. And sometimes that story ends up coming out, and I love that moment where you think to yourself, am I the bad guy? Have I been the bad guy all along? And we had that moment with the dragons, because Ysayle was saying, I still don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. Ysayle She was saying that dragons used to be peaceful and elves and dragons used to be as one. And then it was actually the elves who turned on the dragons and got greedy. So we always assume dragons were evil, and we have dragon slayers that we meet in this story as well. But maybe we're in the wrong. Maybe we are. We'll just have to see. Somebody clip this for later. I will mark this point in stream. I think that there is an evil bakery on the edge of existence where Haha bread and Lolol beget do wake early each morn to bake nefarious breads, and they wish only dark breads to be spread throughout the universe. There shall be no white bread anymore. It shall be super healthy, whole grain with nuts. And they want to spread them throughout the universe and eliminate all inferior breads. And that is their motivation. A bakery at the edge of creation. Yeah, like in the dark void between worlds. And yeah, that's why. I know I'm right, guys. That's obviously the plot for Endwalker. Deliver us our bread to a world in need of darkness. And then, yeah. I know what's gonna happen. I'm just so good at guessing plot lines. Never since we first... I need more coffee. It's the only thing with Final Fantasy is that, like, because I read out all the character lines, a few hours into stream, I just start losing the ability to English. Like, we're, like, 5 hours in now? Almost? And I'm like... Never since we first fought have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your power, and never from afar until this day. You are a marvel to behold, Istariel. Although you did die several times, which was quite embarrassing, to be frank. Well, 'tis time we rejoined our companions. They will be eager to hear the tale, and to continue our journey. Glad to see Master Elfino. At strange, indiscriminate place that does not have a crystal. Lothast Vath. Astariel, Lady Yaseo, thank the 12. Also, I doth welcome you back, Arya. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name. Are you quite certain that he will keep his word? There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle I must attribute to Astariel and the kind healers in our party, who picked her up and scraped her dead body off the floor every time she died, which was inevitably any time there was AoE. Indeed. Never did I doubt you, Warrior of Light, unlike some. You were gone so long that Master Alfie here nigh lost his wits with worry, fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Estinian, was that truly necessary? Not truly necessary, but certainly true. Estinian, I love you. Ahem, ahem. What matters is that the primal is banished, and with our promise fulfilled, we should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget, this was but a means to secure an audience with the Rim Hraesvilga. These dragon names. Lest you forget, this was but a means to secure an audience with the Rim Hraesvilga. Nidhogg's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. You are unkind, Estinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy. I saw that sigh. I felt that sigh, Estinian. He is a boy. I think sometimes we forget because I think he just pretends to know so much, and he is clever, but he just pretends he knows what to do in any given situation. And he founded the Crystal Braves, and he did that by himself, but the way that went, that reminded us how young he is and how inexperienced he really is. Shall we be on our way to Annex Time, then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Let us go. Speak with Vidofnir. Over there. I can run there. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By Astariel's hand was the beastman's god Lord Haurchefant laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat, a promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of morn, and there you shall find Halo, the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Som-Al. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not suffer lightly your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin to climb. Okay. Let me touch this crystal. Can I touch this crystal? Is it a touchable crystal? It needs touching. It's untouched. Unspoiled by my greasy hands. There we go. I actually remembered to touch the crystal. Yay! Okay, so we're going into the Cavern of Morn now as well. So that is way up north. It's all the way up there. Well, I guess we're going on an adventure? Do we have to go through here in order to, like, pass into it? I don't know what's going on. Ooh, ooh! She said the second level. Hello. Oh, wow. There's another dragon up here. I sense a great power within you. Yes, you'll make a suitable adversary. So he's got a blue exclamation mark, which means just unlock something. I don't know what, but may as well talk to him. Our younglings must learn the hardships of battle. You'll find them just beyond the tower. Go. Hold nothing back. Okay. I don't know what this unlocks, but I have it now. I did touch the crystal. Look at me, I'm learning things. Should not have read that whilst drinking coffee. The new Merlywib sounds like my mum's drunk friend from the estate down the road. You got any booze? Okay. I thought she was a little bit more refined than that, but, you know, the shade. The absolute shade. Aha! 'Tis big enough for all of us. Let me invite Arya as well, if I can. Game, can I click her, please? There we go. And who be this? Ali! Hi, Ali. Well, we're gathering quite an adventuring party over here. Thank you so much for coming along to help me find my way, everyone. I am desperately lost here. Off we go. Everyone's joined now. Also, seeing as we have gathered a little party, are you guys up for a dungeon after this? Because we did hit the daily sub goal, and I said if we hit the sub goal, we'll do a community dungeon. Oh my god, I never drew the winner for the 500 toast, did I? When we hit the sub goal, I started a 500 toast giveaway to celebrate, as well as unlocking us doing coils tomorrow. Said I'd give away some giveaway currency, and definitely forgot to draw the winner because I got so immersed in the story. So last minute entries, everyone can only enter once. It doesn't cost you any channel currency to enter because you're entering for channel currency. And just do ! ticket space 1 and that will enter you, and I'll draw the winner once we get there. Maybe quite a journey, so you've got time. And that is the currency we use in all the channel giveaways that we do. So any games we're giving away, any in-game currency or pets or mounts, we do it all with Toast. No flight on this Uber. Terrible, I'm taking off 2 stars. In here? The music's very intense right now. Oh, I have to stand here. Ooh. Darkens. Oh, it's our friend. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Somel's summit for thee and thy companions. Spooky. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Were you the minions of Needhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Goodbye, Estinian. The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the danger that awaits us? Teoman herself is said to guard this peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. She literally just warned you to not use your powers. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are to come to parley in peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishguard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture. And 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hraethskil. Every time that name comes up, I can't say it. Hraethvelgir! Hraethvelgir! But I said nothing of Teoman. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. Children, please. I'm a child, but you should all shut the fuck up, in my opinion. If we are to meet with Hraethvelgir, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? Agreed, Laufey. Someone speaks reason. Personally, I think her and Estinian should kiss. I think that would solve all of our problems. They just need to get it out of their system. Oh, there we go. And now main quest is taking us to Somal. In the duty finder. Hang on a second. Did you guys plan this? This is a group dungeon. Oh my god. I love you guys so much. That's so cute. That's so cute that you were waiting for me to get to the dungeon. Okay, that's adorable. Okay. Alright, we're going in. I'm sorry, you guys are just the sweetest. Everyone's so supportive of my Final Fantasy journey and it just makes me very emotional. But thank you. We're going on in. Why is it raining inside? You said you wanted a dungeon, we'll give you a dungeon. Oh, great. You got me. Well, there you go. I guess community dungeon is ticked off the list. Although I did promise we'd go into Tantara Deepcroft hard mode if we could today. Can you stop being so freaking wholesome? You're gonna break me. Oh, the music's good. Don't expect any Uber DPS from me. Look at these champions. Okay. Following you. There's a timer ticking? I'm scared. Me wholesome? I don't know, I was trying to be helpful. It's not like you've been helping me all stream, giving me Uber lifts or anything, no. Wholesome? Who? It just makes my experience of the game so much better when all of the Final Fantasy community have been so lovely. From the very beginning, I was really nervous about playing a new MMO. It's been years since I was like, we'll try something new. And from the very second that I started, everyone was just really happy to help. Which makes a huge difference, especially as a streamer, because it's quite hard learning things on stream because I'm also talking to chat and like dealing with the technical side of stream at the same time whilst also playing a game. So quite often I miss tooltips and stuff. I miss characters, I walk past them. I miss stuff that's important, so chat is always there to be like, hey, you should really go and do this thing. And then it helps me out. Oh. Whoa. God, their dungeon environments are so well done. Okay. A hard dungeon just denotes that it's at max level for the expansion in which it was added. And Tantara Deepcroft is space game, right? So, Realm Reborn? Guessing? It was one of the first dungeons I did, so it must be. Why are you killing endangered species? It must be done. For the sake of the dungeon. I was being told about Tantara hard mode earlier, and apparently has a whole different story. I think ESO has something similar because we have different versions. So you'll have like Fungal Grotto 1 and Fungal Grotto 2, and they're slightly different. They've got different bosses in. Sometimes there's different stuff going on with the story as well, so I'm used to the whole dungeon variation thing, but usually it's the same difficulty. I need more light magic. So hard-made dungeons aren't actually hard, or just a variation? Oh. Feed me, Seymour. We will feed you. You can eat the cat girl if you want. She looks delicious. I offer her as a sacrifice. Okay, I need to go in soon with melee. Oh, it procs. Yay. I think I'm getting used to Red Mage life. These look like they need to die. Stop them getting to the boss. Usually things that walk slowly towards the boss empower the boss. Come on, one last one. There we go. Oh, there's more. Okay. I need big damage. Come on. Ow! Ow! Oh my gosh, I think he ate me. I'm inside of him. Yeah. Okay, I think some of the hornets got through. Hopefully that's not too bad. He stunned me. Rude. Oh, hornets. There's more here. Oh, already dead. Didn't even have to bother with the ads. There we go. Honestly, they just need to get rid of the hard title. It's confusing. Yeah, I associate that with difficulty. I mean, to me, what makes more sense is giving it a number. Or like some MMOs call them alt versions. So like in brackets after the dungeon, there's alt or a number. They're harder in that they're usually a higher level than the dungeon they're based on, and they usually follow a different path. So just different and intended for a slightly higher level, I guess. They used to be harder content, but these days not so much. They did reduce the difficulty of a lot of things. Remembering Cape Westwind? It's still really hard though. Like, we had a lot of people gathered from our own community, and even then we spent about like 10-20 minutes going over tactics for that because it is just so challenging. I think we had 5 wipes before we started to get phase 1 on Cape Westwind. So if you are playing A Realm Reborn, please look up tactics guides for Cape Westwind. Like, don't go in there unprepared. You will just wipe if you don't know the strats. And cycling the different rune colors is very important in phase 2. And if you don't have a raid leader who puts down markers for you, it's really hard to tell where to cycle the different colors. My raid leader was really helpful, thankfully. One of our moderators, Johnny, he put down some colored markers for us, and I couldn't have done it without that. If anyone wants to see the fight, it's over on YouTube. Main YouTube channel, there is a highlight. I don't think I've ever gone so red in the face before. I was literally like a tomato. It's a solo duty now? Oh god, I could never solo it, ever. Yeah, it's so difficult. The funny thing is it did actually used to be difficult back in the day, but now it's just a meme. Oh. We're scared of the dragon for now.
Also, I can go in with melee. But full 100.
It is actually genuinely hard now. Does that mean we can't meme anymore? That's so sad. But to be honest, I'm glad they did it because it was the fight that the entirety of A Realm Reborn was building up to. And then it was just so underwhelming and we nuked him in about 2 seconds. So I think in order to make people feel like it's an achievement and it is like the climax of the story, it's important that they went back and reworked it. So sad for the meme reasons, good for story reasons that they reworked it. I will miss the Cape Westwind meme though. But yeah, the whole of the storyline of A Realm Reborn was building up to that moment, and I was like, oh, this is my first like raid type thing, and it's gonna be so difficult. And then we go in there and it just basically one-shot him. I didn't have to pay attention to any tactics. Oh, he's gonna be dead before I hit him. Dargon. Already scared off the dragon. Easy. Laha Bread at the end of 2.0 is good now too. That was another pretty easy fight, as far as I remember. We conquered the breads with no difficulty. It did used to be hard back in the day, yeah. So those of you who are veteran players and were there, when Arawi-born was coming out, it was actually difficult. Gotcha. Okay. Scary raptor boss. Looks like something from Stranger Things. I'm scared. Okay. Do we even tell her the mechanics or do we go in wisp blind? Oh. Kagan says red stack, blue scatter. Okay. Red stack, blue scatter. Red stack, blue scatter. I'm definitely going to get that the wrong way round at least once. Stack red. Stack red. Okay. I am ready. That's all the information I need. Red stack, blue scatter. Red stack, blue scatter. Don't know what the red's referring to, so we'll find out. Guessing that's when he goes into like a rage mode. Hunts a specific target. Oh. Blood of the mountain. Guessing that needs to die. There's blue. There's blue and there's red. Are we... Guessing we kill them? And then if they get to him, they empower him? With whatever color they have? Would make sense? Not if we kill them first, though. Oh, he's got blue. Blue scatter. Yes, because AoE damage. Okay, that makes sense. I'm getting it. Okay. Oh. Aha! Okay, it's gonna be blue. Scatter! Is he also gonna get red power though? Do we need to kill this? Oh. He's got red. Stack. Look at me, I'm a pro gamer. Hey, Thunder! Go Arya indeed. Arya's like official raid lead over here now. Yay! Dun, dun, dun. Level 54. You can now accept the next class or job quest. Ooh. Red Mage continues. Don't mind if I do. Back to like, enjoy your life. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy watching us vanquish our foes without breaking a sweat. Haha. Don't tell them what happened on the Primal. Don't tell them. It's all lies. We killed the Primal first try. Easy. Usually people ignore the blobs, apart from the really big last one that appears. Oh, okay. So he doesn't get overpowered if he consumes all of them. Uh-oh, I need more light magic. I do like Red Mage though. It's really straightforward, but complex enough that it's satisfying. Like you're still thinking, oh, is that balanced? Do I need more of this spell? But it's not complicated to the point where it's just frustrating. saying that I probably should be going into melee combat much earlier. Don't forget the loot. I think I picked it. I put just greed for most of them because I can't use them. Is that both? Okay, white mana. Okay, that is good. I'll stabby next time. Whoa! And it's all over. Alternate between black and white magic. Yeah, I think most people were saying around 50 you can go in, but so if I was in a situation like right now where my dark magic is at 52 and then I've got my white magic at 35, do I keep going into my white magic is also at 50 and then go into melee, or is it worth going into melee like now? Should I wait until they're balanced again? Okay, just focus on white until they're equal, okay. Melee combo requires both 50. Yeah, the bar goes red when you hit 50, so that's quite a clear indicator of like when you can go in. At least 50-50 for both. Nice. Also, Raphael, your name is so fitting for Red Mage. A Chevalier! It's like the original guy from the quest. Basically a musketeer. Ooh, treasure. I wonder what this is gonna be. There's gonna be a big dragon fight at the end, surely. It's got to be dragons. Oh. You're majestic. Do we have to kill you? Hello. Nice to meet you, dragon. Let's dance. Okay. I can dance. The whole of the last primal was a waltz. I'm practiced. Okay, I can go melee now. Oh god, AoE! It's so much fun! Now that I'm getting it, it's really fun. I think I need to move this bar here though, because I'm still looking at my abilities. What is this? Sorry, I was headbanging too hard. Can they please? Square Enix, can you stop making all the fight music such a goddamn bop? Because I just start dancing to it and then I end up dying. It's so good. Oh. Why is it so good? The right wing is injured. Okay, so we focus. Can I... Ah, there we go. Ah. Okay. And then nuke phase. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. That's just an excessive amount of AoEs. I did learn from my time raiding in WoW that you should never stand in front or behind a dragon. Fire breath and tail whip you do not want to be in. What's this green thing? I'm guessing I get out of the way because it's like a big AoE burst. And I drop it, and then I run to wherever it's safe. There we go. Okay. One more dark magic thing and we'll be able to go in. Oh, he's already dead. Easy. Take that, Dargon. Such is the fate of all who stand in our way. Yes, we won, you lose. Wrecked your ass and it was so easy. You all fucking lose, you knobs, grubs. Wrecked your ass, yes, it was so easy. Didn't break a sweat. You deserved it, oh, you got greedy. Now we win, you lose. Is any of this good for me? Not really. There we go. I cannot even imagine what the Endwalker music is like. If this is the first expansion they did and the music is that good, oh, I'm just gonna be passing out in Endwalker. The headbanging is only the beginning. Think, feel. Again, the crystals are returning. It only gets better. Soken is a madman. They're so talented, like, especially the music team that work on this game. I really want to go to a live orchestra version of Final Fantasy themes. There have been some in London, like the Philharmonic Orchestra have done some Final Fantasy themes before. Astariel? Yes? Oh, he's so cute. You want to pinch his little cheeks. Twould seem Tiamat was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. Or do you? What is happening? Justinian. Nidhogg. He roars. He knows we are here then. Yeah, because you've got the eye. His fury, it bleeds through the eye. Fear not, I am yet my own master. That damned Rim's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end? And there we go.
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path,
Ooh.
whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands, floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years. They came.
Whoa. The churning mists. I'm a sucker for floating islands, so they've got me already. But it's all abandoned, obviously, so it has a sort of spooky vibe to it. But you can imagine how it would have looked in its heyday. Resplendent and glorious. Coils tomorrow. There goes my silent weekend. Yeah, we're gonna attempt it tomorrow. I know so many people have been mentioning it, and apparently it's a really good thing to do before you get stuck into Heavensward, so we're doing it. We're doing it. Doing a bit of a fire removal. There we go. It was covering up all your names. We have reached it at last. The peak of Somal. It is said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea. You know, I thought it cold in Kurthus, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Yay! I attuned with the Aether Current. Does that mean I can now fly? Can I fly? No! Not yet. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Hreysvelgr himself. Oh my god, Moogles now? Really? The tonal whiplash whenever the Moogles appear. Like, it goes from, he sacrificed himself to save us. The world is yet in peril. There is much work to be done. To, like, it has the same vibe as anime in that it just switches from one tone to the next so quickly that you're like, what the fuck? But there is a Moogle here. What manner of creature is that? I fear I know already.
Moogly moogly moo!
Oh no. Can I rub his belly? He's so soft. Astariel, did my eyes deceive me, or was that a Moogle? 'Twas a Moogle. What the heck a Moogle is doing here, I have no frickin' clue. It was my understanding that they dwelled only within the Twelveswood. I certainly never expected to see one in the Churning Mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Hreysvelgr makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely.
Chase the Moogles! Oh my god, Twin! Saving Valley Girl. Does this mean the Moogle has to have a Valley Girl accent? Yes! Chase that Moogle, girl. Get that Moogle. The people watching the VODs on YouTube are gonna be so confused. If anyone's new, we have a channel point redemption called Valley Girl. And I have to talk like this for 5 minutes, which means that all the characters we voice also are Valley Girls. So, a personal favorite of our community was Valley Girl Minfilia. And when we're doing Realm Reborn, someone reliably, every single time we went back to the Waking Sands, would activate Valley Girl Minfilia. And she'd be like, you needs must return to the Waking Sands, bitch. I've been calling you. So, I miss Valley Girl Minfilia so much. So much. You have to be sipping something pumpkin spice flavored. I have a latte macchiato with oat milk, you know, if that's Valley Girl enough, you know? Only oat milk. I'm a vegan. I'm not actually a vegan, but you know, it fits with the Valley Girl. Oh, hi, Ellie. I'm not tuned in for a good while. Forgot about Valley Girl. I never left, bitch. I've always been here, watching, waiting, scheming. For when my true form would show itself. Pumpkin spice latte with avocado toast. Oh my god, I love me an avo toast. It's really sad though that pumpkin spice is like a limited edition and they only do it during fall. Like, give me pumpkin spice all year round. Take my money. Yeah. Bah, he's gone. Astariel, we must widen our search. DTFO, find the Moogle. I will. Don't shout at me, Alfie. Oh my god, Valley Girl finally killed me. We always knew it would. To be fair, I choked on my pumpkin spice. That would be a good way to go, you know? It's like Valley Girl deaths go. Dying for the art of my pumpkin spice would be an honorable way to leave this realm.
Why do I hate her already? I don't even know you. Do you even go here? Hi, Lucifer. Oh my god, the devil. We're so tight, me and the devil. We get together every Friday for a boozy weekend. He goes to my yoga class as well. Shows up in full Victoria's Secret. He's such a babe. Oh my god, an etheric disturbance? The nearby air appears warped. You sense that concealing magics are at work. Oh my god. Are you talking about Netflix, Lucifer? If so, then lucky you. Yeah, he's really hot. I asked him on a date and then he laughed at me, so that must mean he likes me. I have heard tales of these Muggles, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They're rather adorable, aren't they? Yeah, so cute, you silly. What? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. I do like her. She's a cool character. I was slightly worried about like having her on our side because I didn't know if she was actually good or not. Like maybe she was secretly evil, but it just turns out like she really identifies with the plight of the dragons. So there you go. Is there anything else over here? Oh my god, an etheric disturbance. The air nearby appears warped. Oh, here we go. Yo, Mr. Moogle, where are you? I've been looking all over for you. There is no sign of the Moogle. Well, shit. You mean I have to run around even more like a peasant? We need a Scottish accent to deem to cancel the Valley Girl. Maybe you do. Or maybe like a Welsh Valley Girl, you know, the other valley. Off in the rainy valleys of Wales, where they also have sheep. But no. It is me, and only me. I am divine overlord of this channel. You think you're watching this channel? I'm watching you. I've always been watching. I already been here. Yes. I honestly don't know where to go. Oh, over here. Running around like I'm poor. Exactly. My Louis Vuittons can't deal with this. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't just a trick of the light? Mayhaps it was simply one of those strange plants shifting in the breeze. Valley Girl Estinian is kind of fitting, with how, like, moody he is in this expansion. Report back to Alfie. I always feel like someone's watching me. Valley Girl is always watching. She sees you when you're sleeping. She knows when you're awake. She knows if you've been bad or good. So behave yourself, you whore. Oh, hi, Alfie. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Oh my god, I think you might be right. Wait, what? What is she doing here? I've got to find my actual Alfie accent now. Confound it! Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Moogles, I am certain Grace Velga would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Needhogg with any certainty. We could wander the mist for days and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. And those are days we can ill afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Isaeli, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? I shall try, yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Duranians in the area deaf to reason. And what of you, Master Alfie? I have not yet given up on the Moogles. Astariel, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Moogle's kin in the Twelveswood. Wasn't I just saying that I missed the Moogles and the Sylphs, and I wish that they'd come back into the story again? After that business with Moggle Mog, I dare say they will be glad to help us. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Nidhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze, in the hope that it might delay any action against Ishguard. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Astariel. Let us make haste for Gridania, and rendezvous at Nofuka's altar. Ah, but I neglected to tell you. There is an aetherite of ancient construction here, which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray, do not forget to use it. Oh my gosh, a free teleport? You treat me, Final Fantasy. I can be lazy. I want a Valley Girl selection of Christmas songs now.
Oh, Rusty Merry, gentlemen.
Oh, God. No. The Valley Girl that cursed Christmas. Oh, where is this portal he speaks of? Is it going to tell me? There's a Moggle home aetherite, but I don't know if that's what it means. Could be this again.
Whee.
No, 'tis not. He said, don't forget to use the portal, and I've not forgotten, Alfie. Think you meant the aetherite you already found? Oh, nothing special then. Thanks a bunch, Alfie. Yeah, Ellie, if I ever get caught for murder, I'll just dye my hair beach blonde and move to California and be a Valley Girl. They'll never find me. Over here. He was just reminding you to touch the aetherite. Needs to be done. Oh. Wait, let me touch the aetherite first. Thanks. Group has given me a portal. And boom. Nice. Cut off your elf ears too, or is that too far? You'd be surprised how easy it is to hide elf ears with glamours. I do it almost every single time I go out. It's basically a very light form of disguise magic, so technically if someone were to feel this area, they would still feel ears, but on sight you can't see them. So it just kind of like basically refracts the air around anything you want to hide. It's very useful. For conventions, I usually just like do a little glimmer on the end of the ears and then put the hair over it, and then no one notices at all. Or I wear ear armor and everyone just says, I like your earrings. And I'm like, oh, thank you. Definitely not in disguise right now. I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania, and I am pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the Twelveswood Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the Conjurer stationed at its entrance. The Lotus Stand. Oh yeah, I've talked to him many times. The Elder Seedseer awaits you. Right, follow me. There we go. Hello. I have come once again for your counsel. Wise, wise cow necklace lady. Oh, it's not voiced. Oh shit. I have to remember what she sounded like. 'Twas kind of like this, I suppose. But then this is too similar to all my other voices. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it was solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seedseer, we would beg your wisdom in a manner that you may finally bring an end to the Dragonsong War. Speak on, friends. Alfie's just gonna tell her our whole life story now. I see. So you seek a means to contact these Moogles of the Churning Mists.
Kupopo! I said kupo!
Dear gods above, he's here. He has descended upon us. Where's my Moogle gone?
Is this the Muggly Moo? Oh my, it is.
Okay, we found the Moggly Moo. Moggly Moo is still on the soundboard, luckily enough. Greetings, Kuplo Cop. So what do we owe the pleasure of your company?
I was struck by a sudden urge to bring you some fruits, Carney. And I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo!
I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Drevania, and hoped that you and your kin in the Twelveswood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray correct me if I am mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwelled beyond the clouds.
Indeed, there are, Kupo! Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children.
Ah, yes, the tale of good King Mogglmog. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the Churning Mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twelveswood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alphino, such stories oft contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Moogles of the Churning Mist tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach.
Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come trampling through the forest. Of course, where there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. Which is why I've decided to take a trip to the clouds. Kaboom! They surely won't be afraid to talk to me.
I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us then?
You just try and stop me, Kaboom! I'll admit, the thought of venturing outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins.
If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture, and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador of Gridania. She's coming too. I thought she'd be far too important. My lady, are you quite certain? Does seem rather too dangerous. How oft has our nation turned to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the Warrior of Light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have you refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies, for the good of this realm. All her guards are like, this is such a bad idea. You're gonna get murdered. Is this not just? A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedsir. We would be honored by your presence. Well. Did not expect that. I thought she was just going to do the usual of giving us some sage advice, which usually turns out to be useless, and then sending us on our way. But no, actually coming along for the ride. Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us. back at Moghome. Did I? Oh, I did take the crystal, didn't I? Thank you, Past Dawn. What a great idea. There you go. Hello. He's rather brooding. Still just standing here doing nothing. Well met, Warrior of Light. Nidhogg has not stirred, but he watches us, unblinking. The Elder Seer herself answers your call. Then there is naught to do but wait. 10 years later. Ah, there they are, Astariel. Greetings, my friends. I am happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Dravanians. It would seem the dragons have abandoned Som Al for the churning mists. Elder Seer, may I present to you Sir Estinian, Ishguard's Azure Dragoon and broodiest man in all of Eorzea. 'Tis an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. That bow, though. Please stop introducing hot elves. I can't. I actually can't right now. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Moogles all around us, even as we speak, are listening. And I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. Hello, Moogles. Please don't kill us. This should serve. Moogly moogly moo.
We need to find the Moogle voice again.
Hey! Oh no, hello. This is a customer announcement. Clean up on our floor, clean up on our floor. No.
Muggle Moogle Moo. Ah!
Cursed.
Cursed, I tell you. Okay, we need to make a new Muggle voice. Why is the last Muggle voice so low?
It needs to go up here. Yes, boys. Yes, boys. Don't need any of that echo. Is that a Mogul Moogle Moo? Mogul Moogle Moo, Kuplo Cop. You can go even higher. You can go but you know, that's reserved for the sylphs.
The sylphs are all the way up there.
Or even all the way down here.
I think around there, to be honest. It's pretty good. They're hiding, of course, but there are so many of them. Kupo.
I knew there'd be more than one. I am Khan Senna. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelveswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind.
You didn't bring snacks, bitch! Die! Feel the wrath of the Moogles!
Light and wind. Like, if someone came to my house and was like, I brought you light and wind, I'd be like, fuck off. You didn't bring a bottle of wine or some snacks.
Oh, such a gentle, pleasing glow. Kupo! Ooh, shiny. The great white tree. Moglin, chieftain of the Smoogle clan. Why, yes, I can see from your mighty crown, good sir.
Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you.
Greetings, I am Kuplo Cop, ambassador of the 12 Moogles. A Moogle from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here. Kupo.
What are you gonna do with his palm? My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well I can imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. Mayhap you will forgive them their forwardness, when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the Great Rim. Every time. Hooray, Svelgir. My companions crave an audience with the Great Rim, Hooray, Svelgir, that they might renegotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon.
An end to the war, you say? I trust you, Khan Senna. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I am afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind to be seen in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, we hid because we smelled dragon blood.
Wonder who that could be, Estinian.
These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Svelgir. I did it, boys. I did it. Many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. Stinky Estinian, be gone! You smelly motherfucker! Now just a moment, Chieftain. Astaril here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. She is the champion of the 12wood Moogles, and I'll not hear her good name slandered. Now, Ambassador, let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall of course take your testimony into consideration.
If I may, Chieftain, there is little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? Oh, they're excited by this.
An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interest of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend you the hospitality of Mogholm. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo.
I wonder what the land of Moogles is like. I think that's where we've come to. The original home of the Moogles. A Moogle paradise. And to think we use them as delivery people. The shame. All right. Look at him. I definitely want a plushie of him. I hope that exists. He's so tall that I almost didn't see the quest marker. Hello.
Tell me, in the world down below, do all your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. What was it Kuplo Cop called you again?
Hair of the 12wood or something akin to that?
Astariel? Your names were as odd as your appearance. Have you ever considered a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kuplo. As are Moggun, Mogmag, and Mogwin. These being the names of the 3 wise Moogles who will administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness.
A fellow fan of alliteration, I see.
Undertake these trials, and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid.
Okay. Are they just gonna be bullshit challenges? Morgan! It's like the Moogle version of Megan. Megan? Is Mogwhisper taken? It would suit me.
Yes, I am Morgan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If eyes gloopy or your wings are droopy, I've a potion to fix that. Or I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily you're here to do my chores. Trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Eeltome. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo.
Wow, I love how they actually owned up to the fact that I was there to do their chores and they're going to disguise this as a champion's trial. Go collect my herbs for me, because I'm lazy. Mogmug. Who art thou, Mogmug?
Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know, I am the fluffiest, most enchanting creature you've ever laid eyes upon, Kupo.
You are. You're quite beautiful.
It isn't easy being this adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Travanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up. In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madam, is this. Find these ardent archaeosaurs and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps if I'm smack on the snout will sneak them to teach them to appreciate my charm from far.
Okay, so I've got to collect some herbs, slap some strangers across the face, and what about you, Mogwin? What is your task?
Mogwin's the name, and art is the game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mogholm who can match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chief Dame Moglin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. But as I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses! Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant colour and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every single Moogling Mogholm.
I'm calling it someone stole his pebble because he was so insufferable about how beautiful his pebble was, so someone was just like, screw you, I'm stealing your pebble. Calling it now. Mogomo.
Mogomo? Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo? Oh, you mean that pink-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it directly or recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful.
This shade. He is a great artist who'll be recognized after his time. Don't disrespect the Moogles. They're kind of scary. Like, I always just assume Moogles were pure cute, but they're sort of scary in their own way.
Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo. Ugh, happy day. If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Kupo nuts just lying about to spend all such luxuries?
4 Kupo nuts? Ugh. The privileged, am I right? I only have 1 Kupo nut. A single nut to my name.
I don't know much about this stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Somal's summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there.
Maybe it's insurance fraud, and he's only claiming to have lost the pebble so he can claim insurance on this great work of art. Then he'll be like, great chief Moggle, Moogle, Miggle, Moggle. My pebble has been lost. It was worth 5 nuts.
Well, what did you find out, Kupo?
Absolutely fuck all.
Yes, now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go, adventurer, and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself.
I think they're more likely to destroy the stone, because they all seem to hate you and the stone, so I'll sort it out. Quanti's saying chat with who? Chat with who? Yisali. Let's see. Is she around here? I see Elfie. Connie Senna. Where is she? She's very tall. She shouldn't be difficult to see. Oh, there she is. There she is. With Mogmug. So exceedingly fluffy. Before she said they were cute, and she was like, what? What's wrong with me saying they're cute? They're adorable. Just because I can achieve a higher goddess form doesn't mean I can't like cute things. She was very offended. Yeah, they're kind of like the Soot Sprites. This is true. Can you do our job for us? We're lazy. And so you do the chores. Yeah, maybe sweep up. I forget how that song goes, but you know, do a spot of painting. And brush your hair and brush your hair forever. I was watching Tangled the series, but I ran out of episodes. Not all of the episodes were on Disney Plus UK. Makes me so sad. So we don't have the most recent season on UK Disney. So I'm gonna have to get hold of it somehow. But it's really good. The animation is incredible as well. If anyone hasn't guessed, Tangled is my favorite Disney film. And my favorite Disney princess is Rapunzel. I do actually have a Rapunzel cosplay, which I don't think Twitch has ever seen, because I did it back in my younger years. We actually had like our leaving day from school was Disney themed. It's a tradition in UK schools that you have something called a muck-up day. So on your final day of school, when you're about to leave and like go off to university or leave to do apprenticeships and stuff, you all get free reign to like pull pranks at the school and do all sorts of shenanigans basically. And most people have a theme for their muck-up days. So some people do like pirates, or I've seen people do like TV characters, but ours was Disney and I was Rapunzel because my hair has always been very long, but I still have the costume. And Rapunzel is such an underrated Disney princess, and it's such an underrated movie. Emptier of purses. And we can buy battle gear from him. Cool. Hey Rai, welcome on in. I'm loving Heavensward. It's really good so far. Obtain the Moogle Masterpiece. Well, he said it might be outside somewhere, but I'm not seeing anything. Do I have to go on top of the mountain? Somehow? Moggly moogly moo! Oh, Aether Current. And if I find all of them, I'll be able to fly here, which would be very useful, considering how many mountains there are. Aha! This'll be the one. Right. Somewhere around this area. The land of the Moogly Moogles. And they've stayed here ever since. Wonder if they miss their Gridanian cousins. They should go visit sometime. Unite the Moogles once more. Pebble's gotta be up here. Aha. Ah, Mogmill. Hello. Oh, he's a triple triad Moogle. Clever Moogle. Here's the stone, though. I haven't done too much triple triad. It's fun. I just feel like I don't have the right cards for it. There we go. We have the Moogle Masterpiece. I also need to find Archeosaurs and Sprigs of Cloud Breath, which I think is over this way somewhere. I don't think it's going to let me jump off here, though. Or is it? No. Ah, it's so annoying. What I need is up there, so I have to go all the way around, I'm pretty sure. And out of the other end of the cave, and then back out again. Can't believe Final Fantasy doesn't let you jump off bridges and into ravines and stuff. They're so nice. Most of the MMOs I play, they're like, if you jump off this ravine, it's your own fault, and you'll die for it. But no. Oh, fuck. Okay, no, now they will. Is this fine? Is this fine? Sparkle Pony does not feel pain. He doesn't have any pain receptors. All been replaced by sparkles.
Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? I do. Yes, this is my work. Is it not exquisite? I call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, madame. At last, I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed. You are most welcome.
What a Muggle Mog you are. I don't know whether any of this is good for me. I'm guessing not now. Oh, that's a rapier. I could use it. 3 slots remaining in inventory. What do? We ignore the message. We wait until my inventory is actually completely full. That's what we do. Hello. Oh, I thought he meant I should literally slap them, but no, I had to kill them. Slap the dinosaurs, Jurassic Park style. Ow, that is my face. I need that. How dare you? Oh, whoops. Meant to do that. Easy. Oh, bring me another. Yeah, Hamsterdam's name is a perfect pun. Did you go to TwitchCon Hamsterdam? There we go. Okay, so just the herbs now. Cloud's Breath. Should be 3 separate bits of Cloud's Breath around here somewhere. That's where you were hiding. Okay, that's only number 2 though. There's still another one. Somewhere. Oh, you look, I swear that was not there before. I ran right past that. I would claim it. Thank you. How dare you. Evil questline. Aw, Moxie. That's a cute name. Continue down this road and I get to Asar. Thanks for the directions, Satnav Muggle. Alright, Morgan. I've got the stuff.
Did you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know. Oh yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my bomb tonic. Bomb tonic, you'll speak of. Speaking of which, how are you feeling this? Should you ever feel your pom is losing its bounce, then I'm your mule, Kupo.
He can put the bounce back in my palm if you know what I mean. Guess I'll take materia. And Mogbuk.
You were able to humble my Dravanian devotees. Wonderful. You're as capable as captivating. I am captivating, Kupo.
For a second there, I thought he was complimenting me, but no. He's telling us that he's captivating. He thought that those Dravanians loved him and just were his admiring fans, but really they just wanted to eat him. Unfortunately.
Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly. Their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about the acceptable acts of admiration.
Oh, it's actually good stuff. You have completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Moglin and await his judgment. Ooh, intimidating. The giant fairy creature is going to judge me. I'm scared. Look at him. Look at him. I want to squidge his cheeks.
Astario, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moggan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling acts of character, I closely observed your conduct. as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now, so that I need not repeat myself needlessly.
I shall gather them. Oh, we get to talk to everyone as well. Alfie. Alfie isn't swooning over the Moogles. I guess he's not so into cute stuff. Are these trials over then? My tasks have been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like a pack of chocobos, I shall demand compensation and Kupo nuts out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that. Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we? Indeed. Estinian. I can't imagine he likes cute things. How go your trials, Warrior of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Moogle warrior of Eld who also favoured such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these fairy lumps could outleap a Caracol lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Astariel. I like not this place. Cute things in my presence. How dare. I keep forgetting Carney Senna is here as well. Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Moggle Mog and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. But with every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say. Goodbye. What sorcery is this? That my heart should stare at mere fluffiness. Astariel! I was... No matter. What is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision? Well, let us not keep him waiting then. Don't be embarrassed about liking cute stuff. They are adorable.
We've become such friends, Kupo. My noble cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I better flutter over and see him then.
I've got to say, the pink bubble Moogles are much cuter. The Moggles have poisoned me. Don't trust them. It was all a lie. I've been cursed by the Moggles. More mead. Let's hope it wasn't the poison stuff. My king! You've got the whimsical music again.
Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands.
I love how they're being so truthful about it being just like a bunch of fetch quests. And have our labours proven the purity of our intentions, Chieftain?
Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Moogle. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgir could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than having you perform all those tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do? Kupo.
You cheeky bastards. Estinian is angered. I wouldn't put it past him to just like spear the Moogle through the chest right now. Don't do it. We don't need a war with the Moogles. Oh, he's scared of Estinian.
Oh dear! The horn! The horn! Bring out the horn! Quickly now! The horn? We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Rim, Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves as of late, and I think Morgan may have sat on it, so we needed some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now you need simply head to Zenith, the Rim's dwelling to the west, and give that horn a good tooty-tooting. Toot-toot!
We are in your debt, Chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have the chance to plead our case to Hraesvelgr.
Very possibly, yes. But I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old Rim isn't terribly fond of, well...
Your concern is appreciated, but I'm quite certain that Hraesvelgr will welcome our overtures. Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we've squandered enough time already. Moogles, the beast trolls. Can't believe they've done this. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt the earth and sky.
Yes, of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Moghome your home amongst the clouds.
Some good diplomacy going on there, don't you? Yeah, we're gonna end up with Moogle kebabs with Estinian around. Quickly, move out. Moogle kebabs do sound delicious. Of course, you would have to skin them first. Otherwise, you get hairballs. Oh? Mugen wants to talk to me again.
Thanks for your help, Kupo. I doubt I ever would have found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting about and a little more time chieftaining, well, things wouldn't have gotten ever so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed, so all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo? Yeah, sure. Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alphenard is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart.
Indeed! Hi, Elsie. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seedseer and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to joining our separate ways, shall we? Carney-san is going back home. Finally.
Pretty blue eyes. Yes, the Muggles are beautiful, are they not?
Don't know if their eyes are blue, though. Their eyes are always closed. They're just always, like, in a state of happiness. Constantly happy, but plotting dark, dark plans behind the scenes, Olorin. Alphenard, Astariel, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us. 'Tis we who should be thankful, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kuplokop, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelveswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did.
It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends, and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogles back home.
And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. And you too. Go polish your cow necklace. A safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. We're gonna go talk to some dragons. Bye. Oh, private conversation. Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen. The dark backstory. Can't wait. I wondered why he was so broody. God, he really is just a reskinned Fenris, isn't he? There we go. Oh god, banana! Yet again another mental image that I do not need. But yep, it was King Moogle Moggle Mealy Moggle's fault. He did it. Wasn't me. Morgan is outside somewhere. It definitely exists. Definitely. I have a talent, best not to waste it. The world would be a void without such innuendo. Tis true.
Have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Cooper? Then we are indeed ready to go. As Chieftain Moglin already explained, the shiny instrument we gave you is the best means of grabbing Hraesvelgir's attention. I'll come along and show you the way to Zenith. That's the big palace where you need to blow the horn. First things first, though, we need to make the Asar. Oh, and watch out for rampaging dragons. Maybe that should have been the first thing, Kupo.
Watch out for giant dragons. Maybe should have mentioned that. Yep. That would have been useful. So where are we actually going? North, okay. Mid-expansion gear is needed. From about level X3? 53? Ah, okay. Yeah, I'm getting squished a bit. I mean, I can do it, especially with self-heal. Come on, breakfast. Fight. Don't run. This is not the time for running. There we go. It is possible, it's just a bit more self-heal. More dragons. We got this. Oh. Oh my god, wait, what? There's more of them? Ah, okay. Breakfast, do something! Don't just stand there! Oh dear god, I need to move. The AoE is endless. Somehow there's no footrest on your throne list. I feel like it's such a random thing, but it would be cool. Footrests are cool. Noble chairs do a footrest actually, and I've always been like, shiny. But it's a very extra footrest. It's like proper leather with embroidery on it as well. Very royal, I must say. Me and my plastic box, we've bonded, you know? We've been through so much together. It's got nice little grooves in it. It's very high class. Yeah, my sugar buddy always has my back. He's the bestest of boys. Aren't you? Yes, you are. I feel mean though because I don't ride him anymore. I usually ride the Sparkle Pony. So he just gets abandoned. Poor Chocoboob. Ah, Mogwant. This is a Sar, part of the Great Rim Hraesvelgir's domain. Nidhogg's meddlesome minions would like nothing more than to burn it down to rubble, so I must always remain diligent in my lookout duties. Someday I will pronounce Hraesvelgir correctly on the first try. Oh, the whole crew is here. Hi.
Things were a bit bitey for a while there, but I think we've arrived in one piece, Cooper. ever wonder what made the dragons awfully snappy? I wonder what has made the dragons so awfully snappy. I mean, the bad ones are always bad, but they seem worse than usual.
It's me. Wow, mostly Estinian. They hate Estinian. It's got Nidhogg's eye. Yeah, Aether Current over there as well.
We may have a small problem, Kipo. When the winds are high like this, Thracelgear invariably abandons his lofty perch and heads to the lands below to hunt. If you tried blowing the horn now, I doubt you'd hear it. I suggest we stop at the clearing up ahead and rest until the wind dies down.
Okay. As long as you're not tricking me. Still don't trust the Moogles. They're too cute to be true. They must betray us. Parkour! Parkour! There we go. I've done enough gold saucer jumping puzzles. Ta-da! Where is he taking us next? All the way up here. God, this place is so cool. The scale of these zones as well, they're huge. Yep. I always zoom back and look at myself when I'm on Sparkle Pony. Just because he's so glorious. He's so muscly though, like what the heck? The size of this here compared to his legs. Little spindle needle legs and then the rest of him is swole pony. I feed him protein shakes. Swole horse indeed. Ah, Morgan, there you are.
This should do nicely, Kupo. The winds will likely have died down by tomorrow, but until then, we might as well make ourselves comfortable.
If we must interrupt our journey so close to its end, I suppose this place is as good as any. And mayhap a brief respite from the hardships of the road will help clear our minds in readiness for the coming parley. Very well then. I believe a campfire is in order. Leave the gathering of the fuel to me. I acquired a keen nose for firewood during my time in the frozen wastes of Kurthus. Don't die, Alfie. Clear our minds. 'Tis Master Alphino... French names! Stop having fancy French names, everyone. Jeez. Clear our minds. 'Tis Master Alphino whose mind needs clearing. The thought of meeting a great rim in the flesh has befuddled the boy. Did you see him stroll away as if these ruins are not crawling with deadly beasts? Follow him, Astariel, and see that the wildlife does not make a meal of our young friend. We will have the camp ready by the time you return. Yeah, I was just like, Alfie, why are you walking off right now? Is this really a sensible idea? No, it is not. He's gonna get himself murdered. As usual. Half of this expansion is babysitting Alfie and being like, no, Alfie, don't do that. Why, Alfie? Ah, here we go. He came this way. You sense a hostile presence! Ishguard! Second breakfast? Oh, he's here. We're okay. He's grabbing by. I wonder if, like, Alfie... Don't tell me, obviously, but I wonder if Alfie's model actually gets bigger throughout the expansions, if he ever, like, fully grows up. Or if he always stays as a boy. Because he is very young right now. Just suddenly there's going to be swole Alfie. In full armor. Would be kind of cool, though. I know other games that have done that, and major character models change. Guild Wars 2, for example, Aureen, who's like a little dragon. You raise her from a hatchling and then she grows up. Estonian's only 32. Still pretty young, yeah. Very young by Elven standards. People earlier were saying Alfie's about 20. I think all we can say is smiley face. Yep. Yeah, and Guild Wars 2. in, I think it starts in Heartthorns, or is it Path of Fire, the whole Aurene thing, that there's a little dragon egg that you find, and you watch it hatch, and like you feed it as a baby, you feed it meat scraps, and then it grows up into a beautiful big dragon. And her name is Aurene, and she's very beloved by the fan base. If they ever hurt Aurene, ArenaNet headquarters will be marched on, pitchforks will be brought out. She is our baby. We love Aurene. 32 is ancient by anime standards, the old grey man of the party. That's why he grumbles all the time, I guess, you know? We need at least one. 32? He's practically dead, guys. No. He is a young, sprightly chicken. You should see how far he can jump. Might have to get into Guild Wars 2 now. We do. I'm an ArenaNet partner, so we do have a partner link for free to play if you want to try for free. So it's the first link there. Second link, I think, actually. We changed it a while back, but that is for the free to play. And yeah, help support my channel for free if you go and try Guild Wars 2. And it is completely free to play. You can play for as long as you like on free to play. But if you ever feel like you want to get mounts or do any of the other expansion content, then the game is buy once, play forever, which is quite nice because there's never any pressure to buy a subscription. You can just play as much as you want to, which I really prefer. As much as I like Final Fantasy, I do not like subscription models anymore. Like, I'm past that time. That was World of Warcraft era for me. I just want to buy the game and then I want to play it. I don't want to buy the game and then pay a subscription. I never used to mind in the WoW days, but now that free-to-play is so universal, I'm just used to it being that model. Okay, I'm back. I'm the one who has to do all the hard work around here. I see how it is. I see. I was right to worry about the boy's safety. Once Alfie returns with the wood, we can see about supper. The Ice Queen has filled a pot with what looked like stew ingredients ready for the fire. Wow, calling her the Ice Queen. Oh, this is such a lovely scene with all the flowers around. Oh, you actually managed to find wood. Nice. I thought he was too much of a posh boy to know how to chop wood, but he did it somehow. Hello. Oh, Stinian. Aww. Are we gonna have a heart-to-heart around the campfire? Are we gonna set aside our differences and speak plainly with each other? Ah, few good things compared to the simple pleasure of sitting beside a crackling campfire of one's own making. Ha! So speaks the great explorer. Until recently, you wouldn't have recognized firewood if it came with kindling and a flint. I love the eye narrow. There's so many more expressions going on in the characters' faces during cutscenes this expansion, so like they will just be like give each other dirty looks all the time. 'Tis well you instructed me so patiently then. But yes, left to my own devices, I would have been compelled to signal Yasale with a pile of damp leaves. Ooh, backstory. Okay, I need to prepare for this. Is he going to tell us his dark backstory? I was born the pampered son of a Charlayan dignitary, and alongside my twin, became the youngest student ever to be accepted into the studium. How proud I was to match wits with scholars and philosophers, how ignorant of mine own shortcomings. That hubris invited manipulation and betrayal, and led to the downfall of the Scions. We all of us are guilty of similar ignorance. How many men lay down their lives, not knowing what it is that they fight for, never questioning that which they have been taught to believe. 'Twas only upon meeting Hraesvelgr that I learned the truth hidden within our history. Were it not for that chance encounter, I would never have vowed to tear down the Holy See and expunge the falsehoods with which it fans the flames of conflict. I would have lived and died in ignorance. That the truth has driven me to do terrible things I cannot deny, but I would rather sin in pursuit of peace than imagine myself virtuous for perpetuating a needless war. I knew someone who's going to disagree with that. If this journey has taught me anything, it is the importance and difficulty of holding on to one's convictions in the face of failure, of striving always to replace one's ignorance with knowledge. You were well on your way, Master Alphino. At your age, I was but a fool swinging a spear with scarcely a thought in my head. Even now, I struggle to acknowledge the misconceptions under which I have labored. Sitting here amongst these grand ruins, how can I deny that man and dragon once lived in peace? He's finally learning! But for all that such an age existed. Is that English? Stinian, please. Why does everyone talk so weird? But for all that such an age existed, we are now in a time of war. Nidhogg killed my family, and no quirk of history will exonerate him. Ah, that's why you hate dragons so much. I may be ignorant of how the Dragon Song War began, but if we do not put an end to this conflict now, I can say for a certainty that it will only breed more vengeful souls such as mine. Finally acknowledging how edgy he is. In my hands resides the power to vanquish a great rim. If Ishguard's survival rests on me wielding that power, I will slay Nidhogg myself. Orders or no. Estinian, you gave your word. My word is contingent upon the success of our parley. Show me the strength of your convictions, Lady Iceheart. Convince Hraesvelgr of the righteousness of your cause. Doubt not, but that I shall, Dragoon. Mummy and Daddy are fighting again. Please stop. Please don't get divorced. Well, wind's willing. We shall have our answers on the morrow. Let us sleep now, and face our fate with the rising of the sun. So beautiful here. Do we have to leave? That's actually good for me. I'll take it. Actual useful gear from quests? What is this? And in the morrow, we shall face him indeed. But Humes, I'm gonna be a troll, and I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. We are streaming Final Fantasy again tomorrow, and because you unlocked the daily goal and absolutely smashed it, we will be doing the coils tomorrow. So that's going to be our main focus tomorrow. If anybody does want to catch up on all of the Heavensward VODs, I'm going to be uploading them to Dawnwhispervods. They're currently being edited right now, and I'm getting through them, but they will be going up there in case you want to see my reactions to any of the earlier parts of the story. But for now, we leave our brave adventurers on the summit of the mountain, about to meet the dragon.